Hello YouTube family, good afternoon. How are you doing? Today we're going to discuss about trusting in God. But this is trusting in God for those that are in the new season, the new beginning, the new destination. Because there are some persons that I know this word will be adequate for. So please discern the season that you are in and be honest with yourself so that God will be able to speak to you personally according to where you are. So yesterday I shared a word about that God revealed to me of a jar. The jar signified your vessel. The soil in the jar signifies the blessing or the blessings that God has given you. And in my spirit I heard that he was speaking to me through knowledge, explaining to me that he's checking the pressure of your jar, which is the pressure of your vessel, to see if you are able to contain all that I use the word all that he would put in. So he's going to check your pressure. So because he's going to check your pressure, the pressure of your vessel, to see if you can handle all that he's going to give to you, your trust in God, as I said, mentioned yesterday, will be put to the test. But the way it will be put to the test is not in ways that you are or were familiar with. This makes the difference, because while you were in season 2, in the isolation phase in the wilderness, your trust in God was different. When you were in transition, you were more in a waiting phase, in trusting in God, like kind of in the unbothered phase. But now in your new season, your new destination, your new beginnings, your trust in God will be put to the test in a different manner. And this may seem a bit unfamiliar to you, but I want you to know that it's okay. Know that it feels new because it is new. I'm going to give you all a reference there about my situation that took place. It's been a few days now. I have been feeling like the shift of the transition. Like I felt like God let me go. And not let me go in me like forsaking me, like he forsake me and letting me go. I felt like I am in my new beginnings, but I was waiting or expectant of a blessing to prove that. I know I just said something right there. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I was waiting on a blessing to prove that. But the atmosphere, I just feel it. When I'm communicating with others, when I'm speaking, I feel like Jesus Christ, the instructor, was not there like explaining to me everything what I should say or my attacks or things that I felt like he let me go, like he trusts me to some extent, like I already trained you. You already gave me room. So now it's time for me to just, for him to, look at me soar in that regard. So I was like, why do I feel different? But I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I also had okay, let me skip that information. So do you all remember the situation I explained to you all yesterday that I went through, that my trusting in God was different because something happened unorthodox, and usually God always prepares me fully before I go into a situation, so I know, okay, this is upcoming, this is what I have to do. But the way how he did it yesterday was like, yes, as I said, he let me go. So my trust in him changed, and he wanted my focus to be on him, to trust him only, not around the circumstances, but trust in him only, that when he say no, that is not my order, that I am obedient to him. So pay close attention to this, because this is so new for me, and I'm not ashamed to say it is such a new feeling for me. But let me go back a moment in my notes. So the pressure that you will experience, that you will go through in your transition to your new beginnings, when you are faced with the test of trusting in God, God is checking you to see if you are ready for him, for Jesus Christ, your instructor, to release you to fly. So pay attention. So if you are in transition, and because after transition comes the new beginning. So your trusting God will be tested in transition in a different way, in an unfamiliar way. But do not allow conflict within, if it's not God, to overwhelm you. Seek God as he gave the lessons, give him room, and then you proceed according to his leading. But these tests are only coming because he's checking you to see if you are ready for him to release you, for you to fly into your new destination, into your new beginnings. Okay? And that is an example that he gave to me a few moments ago. He spoke the words into my spirit that it's time to soar in confidence. And I saw level 1. It's time to soar into your new destination, but it all feels new. So you know that when a bird is new to flying, it really takes them some time to discover how to use their wings. And I feel like that is the place where I am right now, in level 1. So there are many of you who might recognize this. So understand that the new will feel new because it is new. And the revelation that God revealed to me yesterday while I was speaking to someone, and I told them the same thing as I'm telling you guys now. I feel like God let me go, but letting go is not the right word. That God released me. And I felt like the person was kind of confused, like, what do you mean let you go? I felt like they understood, but maybe the term was a bit, it didn't fit the context of what I was explaining. And right away, God revealed to me a vision of, it was so amazing, of a window sill. And the window was open. And I saw the hands, and that person's hands had a dove in their hand. And the person, the hand, was holding the wings of the dove, getting ready to release the dove to fly. And that warmed my heart, because God was revealing to me that was Jesus Christ. Because afterwards I was like, wow, that is amazing. And I was like, is it God or is it Jesus Christ? And then right away he gave me the confirmation by showing me the nails, the scar from the nails in his hands as he held me, because he showed me that I was the form of the dove. So Jesus Christ was holding my wings, getting ready to release me into my new beginning, into my new destination. So that was his way of revealing it to me, that I released you to your new destination. So if you will recognize it, please do not be to alarm, and do not allow yourself to be in conflict. Because remember, I explained yesterday, I felt like God gave me confirmation, but I was like in between thoughts, like this is so new for me. Like I really did not know. Did not know, but I was unsure, because the way how God spoke to me was so different than what I was accustomed to. So you all be blessed. Take care until next time, and take heed of these keys that God allowed me to share with you all through the experience that He gave me. And be blessed until next time.